getting rid of the addition or subtraction, and then you move on to the division. And then when we get to later in the year, we'll have exponents there, and then you'll deal with the exponents. Okay, so you solve in the opposite order of operations when you're peeling things away.
How do you do it now?
I would add x to both sides as my first step.
What, 3? 2x?
That's what I did.
Yeah, I'd add x to both sides, and then you get 63 equals 3x plus 3.
Oh, and then you subtract 3 from...
Yeah. Do that one really quickly, and then I'll... But after that one, I got to go to the other side, because the lady is correct, and those are the ones that distributed property, and they're a pain. Yes, we have 63 minus x equals 2x plus 3. You've got negative 1x and 2x. 2 is the larger side.
Oh, I got you saying now.
So now I would add 1x to both sides.
That'll be, 63 minus 3x plus 3.
Equals 3x plus 3. Yes, 63 equals 3x plus 3. Now, Naledi, between multiplying by 3 and adding 3, which one do I get rid of first?
Oh, that one. 3.
It's the question you asked over here. We had multiplying times 5 and adding 1. We did the reverse of adding 1 first. So over here, with multiplying by 3 and adding 3, which one do we get rid of first? Do we divide to get rid of this 3, or do we subtract to get rid of that 3? Subtract. That is correct.
60.
Equals 3 times x. These are divide. And now, divide both sides by 3.
What is that?
And what is 60 divided by 3? 20. Equals x.
Nice. Okay. I got you now.
Good. Good. Because now we're about to take things up a notch. That's the way it always works in math. On the flip side, I'm going to start with the hardest one, because we've done this before and it shouldn't be brand new. C at the bottom of the side with page number 42 at the bottom. Why do girls like guys who wear shirts with 8 buttons?
I have no idea.
What
Me
kind
either.
of question is that?
Negative 5
I think I have 8 buttons.
minus 15y minus
This
1
question is completely wrong.
equals 2
Hey.
times 7y minus 16.
No.
This goes on forever.
Not at all.
Please don't
Go
say
through
anything
your
that
points.
Please
Go
don't
try
say
through your
anything back
points.
there that I will hear later and decide I have to edit out on YouTube.
The worst thing I said is jerk.
All right.
Oh, you
Okay.
did that.
Have I copied this correctly? Double check. Have I copied this correctly? So I start doing the wrong problem.
Yes.
Won't do anyone any good.
3 minus 1 equals 2,
See.
7y minus 6.
It's on the other side. No,
Okay,
it's
good.
It's
Now,
on the other side.
when you have the distributive property or something, parentheses, set up like this in your equation, the first thing you do is distribute. Incidentally, that will change later this year when we get to exponents outside the parentheses. But for now, for the test tomorrow, you can go ahead and remember that first thing we're going to deal with is distributing, multiplying everything in the parentheses. What do we assume is here?
Addition
Negative.
of negative
Multiplication of 1. In this case, minus 1 is correct. Or someone say that. Equals 2, 7y minus 16 minus y. So I will distribute the negative 1, multiplying it by each of these. I'll distribute the 2, multiplying it by each of these.
Wait, why wouldn't it just be negative 5 minus what's in what?
Okay, that's the like terms again.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like terms. We got the y, keeps it from happening. Like terms have to have the same variable raised to the same power. Here we have a y, here we've got no variable at all. So we cannot combine those.
So you multiply 1 to both.
Negative 1. Remember when you're thinking of terms, the negative sign, the sign in front always stays with it. Okay? So this is going to be negative 5 minus 15y, negative 1 times negative 1, plus 1, equals 2 times 7y, 14y, 2 times minus 16, minus 32. Is that correct?
No,
Double check me. And then minus y just comes along for the ride.
Check me out.
Now, at this stage, Brandon, since it's your favorite question in the world.
Brandon,
Yeah.
he's not
Once
here.
again, I'm mixing up Brandon and Jordan.
You used to be me and Jordan.
so much alike.
Yeah. Well, Brandon and Jordan do look more alike, so.
They're like the opposite.
Okay. Jordan, since this is your favorite question each day, do you see any like terms up here? 14 and 15, what? What? Is there any other term that goes along with the 14 and the 15?
the one.
Y in the end. Good. These are the things I can combine. I cannot combine them with numbers that don't have a variable. Okay? All I've got on this side is a minus 15. Can't do a lot with that.
So it'll be 29 y.
That would be,
It'll be squared.
Nope.
it'd be 30y.
Whoa. Slow down.
How'd you get that?
You're scaring me a little bit. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Like a red one?
Because if you mix all of them, or
Oh,
nothing,
that's a
if you
negative
add all of them,
Okay. The ones that I've blotched off in green, they're the only things that can be added to each other. I can't add this and this because they're not like terms.
but
So
you
wait.
have,
I can add 14y minus y. Also, here's what the lady was asking about before. I can't combine them unless they're on the same side of the equal sign. So I can combine these two. I can't combine them with this one. That's going to involve moving something over. Okay? Let's see if we have the remaining terms are all numbers with no variable, right? Those are also like terms. Those are also like terms. Okay, so let me combine what I can here. So I can combine the minus 5 and the plus 1. What does that give me? Minus 4. Don't forget that minus. Minus 15y just comes along for the ride. I can now combine the 14y and the minus y. What does that give me?
14.
You got 14 of something, and one of them is taken away.
oh,
13. Positive 13y.
Oh.
I had positive 14 of something. I took one away. I have 13y. Minus 32 just comes along for the ride.
I be getting confused when I see variables in my. I don't remember this one.
Yeah, you got to remember there's an assumed one there. You can write it in if you want. You got to remember that. Okay. Okay.